Hi, Carol here, and welcome to my craft room. I was putting my card together. I did this card last night, just the basic of it, and I was getting a card base, and I was just working away with my gesso, and I picked out my Lindy Stamp Gang sprays, and I thought, you know what, I should just put a completed video up on the card. So I'm sorry that it's a little ways done, but I'll show you what I did. The first thing you want to do when you have a large size card that you don't want to use 12 by 12 cardstock, I cut this down to 7 by 7. Then I added a 3/4 inch space here and a 1/4 inch gusset that I quickly scored on there. And then I folded the paper on the gusset, and I put another sheet at the first line. So when I fold it over, I have a nice little area to put what I want on the inside when I decorate the inside. And you will never know that that's there when you add this. So I used a Heartfelt Creation piece of paper here. Then the other one was from my stash. I grabbed some beads that I had from the thrift store, put my glue gun on the side, and put them on here. I put some glass beads that I had in my stash, and I colored my flowers already with my Inktense pencils. You just wet them and color whatever color you want your little flowers to be. But I decided I wanted to spray them. I didn't want them so vibrant. I wanted to tone it down. So I cut out this little section on my paper. On this stash there was a bird under there. So I fussy cut it and then added some glossy accents. I have this beautiful, beautiful bead that has roses in it. Same color as her dress. This little pom-pom I had in my stash. And I get these at the thrift store in bags of goodies. And so I just picked out the color I wanted. And then I added some beads down here. And a little tag from this Heartfelt Creation set. Look at that. It has Matthew 7:7 on the back. Scripture verse. I know this verse. You can put this, ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Verse to song. That's how I memorized the scriptures. I'll throw it in for free. It goes, ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Hallelujah, hallelujah. There. Isn't that gorgeous? It's awesome. That's how you memorize scripture to song, because you'll remember it. And that verse, Matthew 7:7, throw this in. It's A-S-K. Ask. Ask, seek, knock. And that's how you remember it. Anyway. Love that. I just saw that. I didn't even know that was on the back. Seriously, because I worked on this late last night. It was after midnight when I put this together. And so I have my base ready to vintage out. I have already got my paper towels to mask it when I decided to turn the camera on. I've picked out Moonlit Mulberry. And I picked out Burnished Brass. And some Buccaneer Bronze, and this awesome cotton candy from Lindy Stamp Gang. You want to make sure you really spray those or shake them up, because all the goodness is on the bottom. So I decided to spray them after I already colored them in. What else did I do here? This is just a little bit of stuff I had wax papered some dies, and I keep the wax paper. And I just added it to the bottom, and that looks like it. So I added, you want to have a few old dollar store brushes, and take your gesso. Gesso's really nice. It adds, I'm going to add some more here. It holds color on. That's the idea of gesso. So if I spray it, it wouldn't hold it on the original. It gives it the original piece. It gives it some tooth. And I don't know, I just didn't like the colors so vibrant. you know. And so you can add it all around, which I did. Just a little bit of vintageness all around your card. You can do that, and make sure you wash it up. Put it in some water. And paintbrushes. Yesterday my sister came and dropped off my paintbrushes I ordered. This was on the Frugal Crafter, and I found a site. I got these for under 40 US dollars. These paintbrushes are lifetime warranty. Maestro Series 15. The Artisan Shop it's from. And take a look at this. Under $40. Lifetime warranty. I just got them last night. Look at this. Absolutely stunning brushes. Every look at, you've got your script brush on the end. Every brush you'll ever need for doing painting. So I was really happy about that. I will find where I ordered it from because it was a real bargain. Real bargain. And you get a certificate, and it actually lifetime. Anything goes wrong. And if you don't like the length of them, you can just saw them off. No problem there. So that was an awesome little gift yesterday. So let's get our, I know I'm talking fast. Fridays are a busy day. I'm going to cover this up like so. Already got it taped with my handy dandy painter's tape right here. And that's why I like putting these little bread things on them, so I don't have to do what I'm doing right now, trying to find the end of it. There we go. Oh, good enough. There. I just need a little piece. Let's put this back on there. And let's start with my Moonlit Mulberry. And I only need a little bit. This is a little space. Put the cap back on my gesso so that doesn't get hard. Get all the yumminess to the bottom. Okay, you want to take a practice sheet, and I wanted to show you something in my stash. If you have like a spare moment and you want to pre-bag all the colors that of cardstock you have with your dies, you have instant tags for putting your sentiments on in all the colors. And these are just lunch bags. And you can go through, like there's all the colors, like tons of colors here. I bought this at the dollar store, these great big metal clips, and I just hang them with all of my goodies. So I can just grab a color. I needed that because I'm going to put a tag on the inside of this, so I just saw it there. That's my tidbit of the day. It's nice to have things prepared. Okay, so I'm going to try this right here first, and let's just give a little spray at this. There. Then I am going to, I ran out of paper towels, so I have to grab a piece off of here. Just kind of sop up what you don't want. These are my beads. I put those dollar store beads. Did I say that? Because I started this video already, and the phone rang and I had to go get it. So there we are. Then I'll grab some of this yummy cotton candy. Love this. I'll try it down here. There we go. Oh, beautiful. I want a lot down in there. Then I am going to grab some of the burnished brass. Practice right there. Oh, I have to hold it up a little bit more. There. And I think I got to go back with this Moonlit Mulberry because the brass just took over there. And I don't want the Buccaneer Bronze. I'm going back with this beautiful cotton candy by Lindy Stamp Gang. Beautiful. Then I'll pick up the edges here. think I want to spray a little bit of that on here. There we are. There we go, just for the shine. And then I will grab my heat tool, and I like that. We will heat this up. And that's beautiful. I can release this one. I need this paper. I should have had that on there for you. I put some glossy accents on there, so I just want to pick up the... There, we can take this right off, actually. Oh, I got some right on there. Let's take my paintbrush with my gesso on it. And add some water to pick this up, the spray. Easy peasy. I don't care what goes underneath it, right? Because that's going down on my card. I like that muted look. I love it. Okay, let's wet this down again. Beauty of water. It'll come right up. It's funny, I'm drawing one section and trying to take off something else in another section. Don't want it to touch the hair. Awesome. That looks good. There. And then you, oh, the shine on this. And when you heat that glossy accent, that Lindy Stamp Gang color is going right in there. I love it. Vintaged out. Gorgeous. Then if you want, you can just take one of your Inktense pencils. I'm going to grab a pink right here and wet it. And just go around to give it a little bit of dark area on some of these that I want pink. Isn't that beauteous? Take your wet paintbrush, because you just want to add a hint of the pink, because that's my theme, right? And then I'm going to grab a little bit more, just a little bit of this Buccaneer Bronze, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm taking the lid off, like so, and I am going to drop it with the lid. I do not want it. I want the sparkle of the bronze to go in there, but I don't want, and that I don't want it to overtake. Just drop it in there. I like this, the glimmer in it, like the glimmer mist in there. There. And take your paintbrush, and you will get that beautiful sparkle in there. Oh, losing that. You want them to come off now, not when the person gets the card, right? I have to show you this close up. There we are. Isn't that stunningly vintage? Oh, I could just eat it up. It's so beautiful. That's how much I love vintage cards. I will show a picture of it completed when I get to the end of this card done. It goes this way. Let me grab the punch I'm going to use for the bottom. Always grab my Martha Stewart lace. You can't have vintage without having lace on the bottom. And because I'm out of paper towels, let's just see if I can somehow, see now that wasn't closed. That Lindy stamp gang is beautiful, beautiful. The colors, the hues that they have going through them is awesome. Okay, so I have to be careful, my hands are a mess. So let's see what difference it makes. Okay, that's just water. I'm going to do both the, I want to see where I am here. One. You don't want to be off on this. That's funny, I can't even see that. Let me pull it across here and see if it's better. I'm going to follow this all the way down, just so you can see how gorgeous this looks. Now, this is going to be a tad rough on that one, but that's okay. Let me out of there. I'm stuck. Okay. Can't get through there, so don't do as I do. Let's see. I want to get out of there without ripping my card. Come on, gently. Gently leave. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do here is this. Grab your pokey tool. If you get stuck, I should have known better than to try to go over that many sheets with this. Grab the paper where you're stuck. One thing about my videos, you'll learn what not to do. That's for sure. Okay, that should slide out. Alright, well Carol, how are you going to fix that mess? Easy. I am going to take this and add some paper up there, but first I'm going to take my cutter bee scissors and remove this little bit right there so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to show you while I just saw this. This is how far I got to do my dark skin with my Spectrum Noir. And we will do curly hair. I'm going to show you how to take your pen and make curly hair from straight hair. Alright, so I am going to put this right up here and cut off just I just want a tad. Go like this here. Okay, lift up where you want it. Like this. Actually, everything works out. I mean, it really does. Take your scissors, cut into here, right there. Can you see this? I'm sorry. I'm cutting off a 1/2 inch where I made the boo-boo. Like that. Which looks, see what I mean? It looks better. Look at this. This is going to hang off my card. Oh, what did I do here? There we are. Look at that. Just by doing that, now I have this underneath right there, because sometimes I really like it when accidents happen, because that's beauteous. Okay, so let's do the same thing on this side. Let's cut off go here, cut off the same amount right there. Okay, so we have right there. Okay, so take your cutter, take it all the way up. You have that arrow there. Okay, take your scissors, cut along the bottom. There we go. Super duper. Let's make sure that this is going to fit on there. Okay, so it's going to be like so. Oh, it's just going to fit. So I'm only going to do that one side like that. I am not going to do this side because cutting that other side off wasn't a good idea. Let me just see. No, I still think I'm going to go through with that. I am. I'm going to do this side and just go with it. So I have to see where I started this, right there. Okay. Yeah. There we go. And bring this up to the bottom. Not there, I'll tell you. I'm going to try and do it this way. I am not going to risk having to redo that. So just take it like that. Isn't that awesome? Can you see that? So this is going to be this side. I'm going to do it like this. So I'm going to cut the bottom off. No, I'm not. I'm going to do the bottom of this car seat. Let's go with the middle. This way it'll be even. Where are we starting here? You're such a wonderful group of people that put up with watching my videos, my mistakes. I don't know what happened right here, but I think that's where I'm supposed to be. There we are. So I'm going to keep that so it looks, when you open it up, looks flat there, but you're going to have that beautiful scalloped edge. This is going to overhang, which looks awesome. Love it. And then as I'm looking at it, I'll bore you senseless here. Let's do this bottom. So find what you think is the middle. And let's cut this off. Perfect. Oh, love it when it happens like that. That's beautiful. I'm not going any farther with that. So take that, grab your gigantic garbage can. I love large garbage cans. So you can go on forever putting stuff in them before you have to put them into the bigger trash. There we go. And I have to, that's why I moved my garbage can. I'm just looking at that because stuff like this, I would sweep that up. That goes in the bottom of my picky tool there. And so I learned to keep it away from where I'm working. I have thrown more little stamps and things out because of that. Now let's see how our card looks. It should look absolutely awesome. I want you to look at that while I fix this up. So I have to look at the bottom. This is Repair, Card Making Repairs by Carol. There we go. Around the corner. around the corner. I don't know, I just thought you would enjoy seeing the whole card finished. Isn't that beautiful? So I will take the edge off, round that off there, and round that off there. So it has a beautiful edge. Oh yeah. Now, once you get it on like that, you can look at it and see and say, oh no, it is really, oh, okay, let me see what we can do. My card is a tad, that's a nice base. It's just smaller than what I want. Okay, do I sacrifice the fact that I let it go like this and open it and have it look nice on the other side like that? That's what I'm going to do, seriously. I'm just going to let it look nice on this side. So, I'm okay with that. People have to open up your card, right? And use some Suquang. Is this 1 inch? Yes, 1 inch tape. And this baby will hold anything down. Okay, so we will finish the card as far as up to here. And if I will post a pic. I'm going to fold that up because I'm going to cut that off. And then, we'll grab this other one from Walmart, like though. Okay, let's put this together. I'm sorry it was so fast. It's just that Fridays are a busy day. I don't see my pick right there. So I must have moved it someplace. We'll use the Tim Holtz one. Take this off. Thank you so much for joining me. I just have a few seconds here to display the card. And even though it was a 4-parter here, if you're interested in doing vintage cards, you will enjoy this one. And if you're not making a video and you're just sitting down to do it, it doesn't take that long. There we are. Okay, you want to be pretty on with this. Alright. You gotta know where to move it over. Oop. Okay, wherever that went down, it went down. And then what I'm thinking to do, see, so when you open it up, you have that lovely vintage lace on the inside, and you have that on the outside. I think it's awesome. It portrays your paper beautifully. Love it. So, once again, here you go. Show the Lindy Stamp Gang color sprays on here. Thank you for joining me. I enjoyed making this card for you.